Hey guys, Cyber. Relax! I was just gonna get there. Anyway, as this little buddy was saying, 80% of you aren't subscribed to the channel, so hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Hey, what Pokemon are you?
The Pokémon European International Championships took place the weekend of April 22nd through the 24th in Frankfurt, Germany, and we saw Gustavo Wada pilot Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX to victory, successfully keeping his title as the EUIC Masters Division TCG Champion for the second season in a row. With the help of Dark-type attackers Galarian Moltres and Galarian Moltres V, Gustavo's Urshifu deck was capable of taking down just about anything that was in the field. But Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX winning is only part of the story, since there were 4 other Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX decks in the top 8. We knew Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX was good, but nobody predicted that several groups of top players would all choose this deck for the event and be so successful with it. This centralizing of the meta, at least in the more successful decks that made Day 2, could lead to players building decks that specifically counter Rapid Strike Urshifu and other top decks along with it. With the Indianapolis Regional Championships coming up this weekend, May 7th through May 8th, I suspect one of the most widespread counter decks will be one that we are already somewhat familiar with: Arceus V-Star Duraludon VMAX. North American player Riley Holbert kicked off the Brilliant Stars format by winning a grassroots event with Arceus Duraludon in late February. While this was great for Riley, the deck's early success spelled disaster for itself in the next couple months. Mew VMAX, the agreed upon best deck in format, regularly plays Echoing Horn now as an easy counter to Arceus Duraludon. This card functions as a tech for the matchup by forcing a weaker V Pokemon onto the bench to knock out, so the Mew player doesn't have to deal with the Duraludon VMAX in the active. This tech may have never become so common if not for Riley's early dominance with Duraludon in this format. It's been over 2 months since Riley's grassroots win with Arceus Duraludon, and 5 official major events have happened, including 4 regional championships and 1 international championships. Aside from a second place finish at the smallest and earliest regional championship following Riley's win with the deck, Arceus Duraludon has been off the radar for the most part. But I believe Arceus Duraludon can and will make a comeback this weekend at Indianapolis. Let's discuss why that is. Duraludon VMAX is a VMAX Pokemon, which means it is worth 3 prize cards when knocked out. The downside of being worth 3 prize cards is fine, since it has 330 HP, has no weakness, and can have even more HP with a card like Big Charm boosting it up to 360 HP. Duraludon VMAX has the ability Skyscraper, which reads prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon that have special energy attached. This ability is where it gets really interesting, since every deck that was in top 8 of the European International Championships includes special energy as a core part of their strategies. Mew VMAX uses Fusion Strike Energy and Double Turbo Energy. Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX uses Rapid Strike Energy. Arceus decks use Double Turbo Energy, and Whimsicott V-Star also uses Double Turbo Energy. The rate at which these decks can function without their special energy or with strategies to get around the Skyscraper ability vary, but all of these decks would rather not have to deal with Duraludon VMAX if given the option. Its attack deals 220 damage every turn with no downsides, and it has no printed type weakness, which means it is very hard for players to counter and play around this card. When you combine all of Duraludon's positive attributes, high HP, an ability that walls off special energy, a good attack, and no weakness, and then top it off by including Arceus V-Star to ensure consistency and functionality within the deck, I'm sure you can see why I think this deck will be played as a counter to the metagame this weekend in Indianapolis. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'm really eager to see if my prediction for Duraludon's return in Indianapolis will be accurate. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and be sure to subscribe to this channel for more Pokemon content. See you next time here on Beastcoast Pokemon.